Hello, and welcome. As a parent, there's nothing more concerning than seeing your child uncomfortable and not knowing why. You feed your baby, expecting them to be content, but instead, they're crying, fussy, and seem to be in pain. Why is your baby always uncomfortable after feeding? Perhaps you've noticed a troubling rash, or they're experiencing frequent vomiting or diarrhea. If this sounds familiar, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to explore a common but often misunderstood condition, milk allergy in children. It's more prevalent than you might think, affecting up to 3% of infants. In this complete guide, we'll cover everything from what a milk allergy actually is, how to spot the diverse symptoms, the crucial difference between an allergy and intolerance, and the steps for diagnosis and management. Stick with us to gain the clarity and confidence you need to help your little one thrive. If you see me for the first time, I am Dr. Mohammed Ali, and this is MEDISPHERE channel. So, what exactly is a milk allergy? It's not just a simple stomach ache, it's an immune system issue. Imagine your child's immune system as a tiny, highly trained security force. Its job is to identify and fight off harmful invaders like bacteria and viruses. In a child with a milk allergy, this security force makes a mistake. It incorrectly identifies certain proteins in milk as dangerous threats. The two main culprits are proteins called casein and whey. When your child consumes milk, their immune system overreacts, launching an attack. This triggers the release of chemicals like histamine, which are responsible for causing the allergic symptoms you see. In a normal reaction, the body simply digests these proteins for nutrition. But in an allergic reaction, the body declares war, leading to a wide range of uncomfortable and sometimes dangerous symptoms. Recognizing the signs of a milk allergy is the first step toward helping your child. The symptoms can be surprisingly varied and affect different parts of the body. Let's break them down. First, skin symptoms. These are often the most visible signs. You might see hives, which are red, itchy welts on the skin, or a flare-up of eczema. Swelling, particularly around the lips, face, or eyes, can also occur shortly after a feeding. Next, we have digestive symptoms. This is where many parents first notice something is wrong. Your child might experience frequent vomiting, persistent diarrhea, or even notice streaks of blood in their stool, which can be very alarming. Other signs include abdominal cramps, gas, and general fussiness related to tummy pain. Then there are respiratory symptoms. The allergic reaction can affect your child's breathing. This might present as wheezing, a persistent cough, or a stuffy, runny nose, much like a cold that never seems to go away. It's important to pay attention if these symptoms appear consistently after milk consumption. Finally, and most critically, we need to discuss anaphylaxis. This is a severe, life-threatening allergic reaction that requires immediate medical attention. Signs include difficulty breathing, swelling of the throat, a sudden drop in blood pressure, and loss of consciousness. This is a medical emergency. While rare, it is crucial for every parent of a child with a food allergy to be able to recognize these signs and know how to react. Now, a common point of confusion is the difference between a milk allergy and lactose intolerance. They sound similar, but they are fundamentally different conditions. A milk allergy, as we've discussed, is an immune system problem. Your child's body is attacking the protein in milk. The symptoms can affect the skin, gut, and respiratory system, and can be life-threatening. Lactose intolerance, on the other hand, is a digestive system issue. It has nothing to do with the immune system. It occurs when the body doesn't produce enough of an enzyme called lactase, which is needed to break down lactose, the sugar found in milk. Without enough lactase, the milk sugar ferments in the gut, causing symptoms like bloating, gas, and diarrhea. While uncomfortable, lactose intolerance is not dangerous. This distinction is key because the management for each condition is very different. If you suspect your child has a milk allergy, getting a proper diagnosis from a healthcare professional is essential. Don't try to diagnose it yourself. The doctor will typically start by taking a detailed medical history, asking about your child's symptoms, family history of allergies, and their feeding patterns. To confirm the allergy, they may recommend specific tests. A skin prick test involves placing a tiny drop of milk protein on the skin and making a small prick. If a raised red bump appears, it indicates a possible allergy. A blood test may also be done to measure the amount of specific antibodies, called IgE, that the immune system produces in response to milk. In some cases, the doctor might suggest an oral food challenge. This is the gold standard for diagnosis, but must only be done under strict medical supervision in a clinical setting. During the challenge, your child is given small, increasing amounts of milk to see if a reaction occurs. This helps confirm the diagnosis and determine the level of sensitivity. Once a milk allergy is diagnosed, the cornerstone of management is strict avoidance. This means completely removing cow's milk and any products containing milk protein from your child's diet. This can feel overwhelming, as milk is a hidden ingredient in many foods. You'll become an expert at reading food labels, looking for terms like milk, casein, whey, and lactose. Thankfully, there are many safe and nutritious alternatives available. For infants who are formula-fed, your pediatrician will recommend a hypoallergenic formula. These are typically extensively hydrolyzed formulas, where the milk proteins are broken down into tiny pieces so the immune system doesn't recognize them. For older children, there's a growing variety of plant-based milks, such as soy, almond, oat, and rice milk, that can be used. It's important to choose one that is fortified with calcium and vitamin D if your child is at risk for anaphylaxis. Your doctor will prescribe an epinephrine autoinjector and teach you exactly how and when to use it. This is your emergency tool and should be with your child at all times. Hearing that your child has a milk allergy can be stressful, but I want to leave you with a message of hope. The great news is that the vast majority of children, around 80%, will outgrow their milk allergy by the time they reach their teenage years. With careful management and guidance from your healthcare team, your child can lead a perfectly healthy, happy, and active life. This journey may require extra vigilance, but you are not alone. The most important step you can take is to work closely with your pediatrician or an allergist. They will provide a personalized plan to keep your child safe and ensure they get all the nutrition they need to grow and thrive. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope this guide has provided you with valuable information and a sense of empowerment. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content to support you on your parenting journey. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We'll see you in the next video.